What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Captain Cardiac. Today I have another video, and today we're comparing every quarterback, or the top 5 quarterbacks from the NFL draft, that being Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, and Lamar Jackson. I'll be going over the situation they're in, and I'll be talking about the chances I have of them succeeding, and overall how much I like the quarterbacks. And I'll also be explaining why I personally think Baker Mayfield is going to be the best quarterback from this draft. And it's not because I'm a Browns fan. Please don't pay attention to that. Alright, so let's get started. We'll go from lowest pick to highest pick. So let's start with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, definitely quite an interesting draft story. I mean, Lamar Jackson, obviously, as far as raw athleticism and raw talent, he's definitely #1 in the draft. He's just a beast at Louisville. I mean, even Michael Vick said he's 5 times better than him. So, mad props to Lamar. Went to Baltimore. The last pick in the first round, obviously, he was a guy who really could have gone like 12th overall. So, it was definitely kind of surprising to see him fall. But Baltimore, let's go into Baltimore. I think this situation is great for Lamar Jackson. First off, you know, Lamar Jackson, he can get kind of banged up easily. This is something you see with kind of like Michael Vick and Deshaun Watson. Their quarterbacks will come in, good dual threat quarterbacks. They'll play spectacular. They'll be running over everyone. They'll be making the long bomb. But when they get hit, they go down quite easily. Lamar, not a great body size. But I think what's great is since they have Joe Flacco, he's not elite. I'm going to get that out there. I don't think he's elite. Then you can take Lamar, you can sit him behind Flacco for a year, maybe even 2, let him really develop, and then you can put him in. And I think this actually is going to probably result in Lamar having a good, solid bit of success. He should be really solid. I quite like this situation for Lamar Jackson. Just because, like I said, it's perfect to let him sit and learn behind Joe Flacco, who, I mean, you know, can tutor him and give him some time to really develop his game. And now let's go back. Pick number 10. We have Josh Rosen going to the Arizona Cardinals. I don't know how I feel about this one. Obviously, Cardinals traded up to get Josh Rosen, and the thing is, you know, the Cardinals, obviously, right now, their quarterback room is Sam Bradford, Mike Glennon, and, like I just mentioned, Josh Rosen. So, the thing is, Josh Rosen is quite injury prone. I mean, he's not played a full season in his college career. So, what I'm looking at right now is, I don't know, I mean, if Sam Bradford goes down, and he likely will, and you stick in Josh Rosen, I mean, obviously, I don't think you really need to sit Rosen. I think he was probably the most pro-rated quarterback in this draft, besides Sam Darnold. I think he's a guy who's really plug and play. You can really put in, and it can play okay right off the bat. And the thing is, I think, yes, if you do put him in, he'll be okay. But the main thing, the main reason why I wasn't personally a fan of him is because he gets injured really, really easily. I mean, he doesn't even have like a dangerous style of play. He's just your basic pocket passing quarterback. I mean, it's kind of ironic. I think he's going to be the next Sam Bradford, because Sam Bradford, he could be an above average player, but he gets injured all the time, and this really halts his play. It's also kind of ironic that right now he's on the same team as Sam Bradford. I don't know how this looks for Arizona. I don't like this that much. Obviously, I think if Josh Rosen doesn't get injured, then this is going to be a good situation for Arizona. But right now, it's not looking that great for them. You know, if Bradford gets injured, and then you put in Josh Rosen, I mean, even if he plays well and he gets injured, then you have Mike Glennon. It's kind of scary. But I don't like this situation that much. I think let me put this out. I think, all these players, I'm going to say negatives about them. I think they have all the talent in the world. And it's very well that Josh Rosen could succeed and could become the best quarterback in the draft. I actually think he has a lot of comparisons to Dan Marino. So, the Cardinals may end up with a Dan Marino. That would be nice for them. But ultimately, I don't think Rosen's going to... I think he's going to battle injuries throughout his career. I don't think this is going to be amazing for the Cardinals, but you never know. And now, Josh Allen. I did not like Josh Allen. I still do not like Josh Allen, and the situation he is in is not going to be good for him. I don't think Josh Allen's going to become a good quarterback. Definitely not a great quarterback. Okay, Josh Allen is literally just a strong arm. That's it. This man's accuracy was 50.2. That's stupidly low. I mean, how can you in your right mind draft someone at 7th overall whose completion percentage is 50.2? And to make it even worse, he wasn't even in Division I. He was in Division II. I don't think Division II should be the main thing to decide I'm not going to draft this guy. But looking at Josh Allen, he had a very mediocre season with Wyoming. And at 50.2 against Division II schools, that's scary. And also, when he played Division I Division I schools, he wouldn't play nearly as good and he'd get shut out. I don't like Josh Allen at all. I think he's going to become a huge bust. I think obviously if he develops well, if his completion percentage goes up, he could be the next Aaron Rodgers. But I don't think there's a chance he's going to do very much. I don't know how they didn't get scared off from his completion percentage, but I'm not a GM, so what does my opinion matter? And then the thing that makes this even worse is the situation he's in. Josh Allen he needs time to develop. Like I said, completion percentage is low. He needs time to sit down, rest for a season, maybe even 2, and work out the kinks, really refine his game. So when you put him in, you get the best player. That's why I thought the Browns, I thought we actually had a good situation for Josh Allen because, we have Tyrod, we can sit him behind him, work out the kinks for a while. Obviously glad we didn't get Josh Allen. We did have a good situation. Like I said before, I just don't like the kid. Not personally, skill-wise, but let's move on. Obviously, the Bills, the starter's likely going to be A.J. McCarron. I don't think that's going to turn out that great for them. I think McCarron's a guy who's going to hurt their franchise a little bit, and he's not going to physically be the reason that they win games. So I think Josh Allen's going to start. Obviously, Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman might be the third stringer behind Josh Allen. I think that's actually possible. But yeah, I think Josh Allen's going to start this season. I think Josh Allen's going to be a bust. I don't see how you can succeed with 50.2 completion percentage. And I'm moving back. Pick number 3. New York Jets have Sam Darnold. I think this is going to be a positive. This is obviously very positive for them. Sam Darnold, like I said in my mock draft, textbook quarterback, nice size, decent arm. I think this is okay for the Jets. It's kind of funny, you look at Broadway Joe Namath and you look at Sam Darnold, pretty much the opposite. Joe Namath, obviously, his definition of guy who parties. Sam Darnold is a clean-cut kid out of California. But I think this should be good for the Jets. I don't think Darnold's going to be great. I don't think he has enough potential. Obviously, he could be great, but I think he'll become a quality starter. I think he'll be like a Carson Palmer type quarterback where he's good, but he's not going to be the guy who's going to help push you to the next level. Obviously, though, I do think Darnold will be a great influence on the New York Jets organization. Now, moving on. My favorite quarterback of the draft, Baker Mayfield. Alright. I'm thrilled the Browns drafted him. You look at Baker Mayfield, you have a truly special quarterback. I mean, Baker Mayfield, obviously, right off the bat, he is a leader and he is competitive. If you're down 2 touchdowns at the halftime, Baker Mayfield's going to come in. He's going to rally your team, and y'all are going to go back out there and win that football game. Mayfield is probably one of the best leaders you've seen coming out of the draft in the past 10 years. Mayfield's just, he can make an impact being a leader. He is energetic, he is competitive, he has a fiery attitude. He has the X factor, is how I like to put it. I really think he can become a franchise quarterback, but he has the X factor. He will help lead your team to victories and can help rally your team. And even if he's a second or third string quarterback, he will make a difference on your team. And then again, Baker Mayfield, people need to talk more about his accuracy. People oftentimes don't, but he's the most accurate quarterback in the draft. You need to watch him Baker Mayfield highlights and see the throws that he makes. Obviously, he's a proven winner. I don't like to use proven winner a lot, but I mean, it is kind of important. Obviously, him being the Heisman. And another thing, he works hard, obviously. He's guy first one in, last one out, and he walked on twice and ended up winning the Heisman. First player in history to do so. I think he's dedicated. Now, moving on. Critiques, small. If he was 3/8 of an inch higher, that wouldn't be a problem. Small, you shouldn't criticize a player for being small unless he's like 5 foot. So moving on, people say he's a Johnny Manziel 2.0. My thing about this is, first off, Johnny Manziel was entitled. He came out of high school, top recruit, you know, drafted first round. Everything was handed to him on a silver platter. Baker Mayfield, he had to work for everything he ever got in football. So, and then, of course, Johnny Manziel wasn't as great of a passer as Mayfield. And then, but the main link is, Mayfield got in trouble, got arrested for public intoxication. And he's made some obscene gestures on the sidelines. But, listen, college kids do stupid things. I'm not even in college, and I kind of understand that. They do stupid things. I think Mayfield obviously is a guy with a great, overall, he has a great attitude. I think he can really rebound from this and do very special things in this league. So ladies and gentlemen, that's been my quarterback comparison for the top 5 quarterback picks in this year's NFL draft. I will have a Browns draft review either tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday. So look out for that. Please like this video if you want to, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos just like this one. And comment down below. Do you agree with me? Do you think Baker Mayfield's the best quarterback? Or comment down below if you prefer another type of quarterback from this NFL draft. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Goodbye, guys.